Every time your phone updates, it installs programs you didn't ask for, especially games. You know that feeling when your phone updates and suddenly there are new apps on your screen? That's not a glitch, it's by design. Phone manufacturers and carriers preload apps during updates. Games, shopping apps, promotional tools. They get paid to include them. You didn't agree to it. You didn't ask for it. But it's there now, taking up space and sending data. Check your phone after the next update. Count the new apps you never installed. That's not a service. That's a business model built on your ignorance. The product isn't the phone. You are. Follow for more. Big tech doesn't work for you. Don't delete your old playlists. Years from now, they'll be the closest thing you have to a time machine. Every playlist you've ever made is a snapshot of who you were at that moment. The songs you listened to during a breakup, the music that got you through finals, the album you played on a road trip with friends. When you listen to those songs years later, you don't just hear music, you feel everything you felt back then. The emotions come back instantly. You remember people you'd forgotten, places you haven't thought about in years. Your old playlists aren't just songs. They're proof that you were once that person. Don't delete that. You might need it more than you think. Follow for more. Music is memory. Koalas have the exact same fingerprint structure as humans. Forensic scientists cannot tell them apart under a microscope. The only way to tell is if the print is found inside a koala cage. Nature gave koalas the perfect alibi. Single parents aren't just surviving, they're doing math that would make a CPA cry. One income, two people, sometimes three. Rent takes half, food takes a quarter. That leaves almost nothing for everything else. But single parents find a way. They work two jobs. They skip meals so their kids don't. They become experts at stretching every dollar. They know which stores discount at what time. They know how to make a week of meals from one chicken. They know how to fix things instead of replacing them. Single parenthood isn't a weakness. It's an advanced degree in survival that nobody asked for. And the graduation rate is higher than you think. Follow for more. Strength isn't always loud. If your savings account is just called savings, you're doing it wrong. The name changes everything. When you name your savings accounts after their purpose, emergency fund, vacation, new car, house down payment, something shifts in your brain. Saving stops being abstract. It becomes specific. You're not just saving money, you're saving for something. That mental connection makes you less likely to spend it. Studies show people who name their accounts save more, because every time you log in and see vacation fund instead of savings, you remember why you're doing it. It's a small trick, but small tricks build wealth. Stop saving blindly. Start saving with intention. Follow for more. Money is psychological.
The most powerful conservative media owner in the world started out as a radical socialist. Rupert Murdoch, the man behind Fox News, had a very different past at Oxford University. His nickname was Red Rupert. He was a committed socialist. He had a bust of Lenin in his room. He was president of the Oxford University Labour Club. The man who would build the conservative media empire started as a left-wing activist. People change. Or maybe they just find better opportunities. Either way, the next time someone tells you their political views are permanent, remember Red Rupert, the man who went from Lenin to Fox News. Follow for more. People are full of surprises.
A group of flamingos is called a flamboyance. And honestly, nothing describes flamingos better. They are pink. They stand on one leg. They are extra in every way. A flamboyance of flamingos is the most accurate name for any animal group ever. Your brain has no pain receptors. Surgeons can operate on it while you are fully awake. Patients have been known to play the violin or talk during brain surgery. Your body can feel pain everywhere except the organ that processes it. You spray DEET to keep mosquitoes away. They're learning to ignore it. Scientists discovered that mosquitoes exposed to DEET can learn to associate it with food. They start ignoring the repellent. The chemical that was supposed to protect you becomes meaningless to them. Mosquitoes aren't just mindless bloodsuckers. They're adaptable. They learn. They evolve. They figure out your defenses. Every summer, the mosquitoes that survive your spray pass that resistance to their offspring. You're not just fighting bugs, you're fighting evolution. And evolution doesn't stop because you bought the strong spray. Follow for more. Nature doesn't care about your plans. Chevy Chase was in a band in college. He quit because he did not think they would make it. That band became Steely Dan. Chevy Chase chose comedy over one of the biggest bands in history. Every time you hear Reelin' in the Years, remember Chevy Chase walked away from that.